It's really give her like I can't even talk, y'all. Single black female addicted to retail as well. Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Ari and today I'm going to be doing a vinyl collection. I love to collect vinyl. I love to collect a lot of stuff. I collect shoes, purses, perfumes, and recently, since about 2018, vinyl has also been added to the list of things I collect. So today I'm going to be going through them all with y'all in no particular order. Before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to this channel. I make lifestyle content because that's the kind of content I like to watch. I think I'm pretty entertaining. So if that's something you're interested in, be sure to give my channel a look and see if there's anything you like over there. And if so, I would love to have you as a subscriber. Okay, let's get right on into the collection. Okay, y'all, so the first vinyl we're going to be talking about is Control by SZA. I absolutely love this album, as so many other people do. I got this when this was actually a part of the first vinyls that I ever purchased. I bought 3 at one time, and this is one of the ones. I got this from Criminal Records in Atlanta, and I'm not going to say that for every vinyl because I don't remember that for every vinyl. But this one, I remember. This album is a classic. It's her debut album. It's an amazing debut album. And I absolutely love it. As you can see, the vinyl is green. It's this beautiful emerald green color that really complements the rest of the album. And I just love it. And I love this album. My favorite song from this album has to be Garden, because it's just giving all the self-care feels, okay? So yes, moving on to the next album, that was Control by SZA. Up next, we have Over It by Summer Walker. This is also her debut album. And it was a 10 out of 10 for me, okay? From the cover to the songs to the features to the back, like it was just everything for me, okay? This vinyl is just black. I would have liked to see something a little bit more creative from Summer, but it is what it is. We're gonna let her live. And my favorite song on this album probably would have to be Just Might featuring Party Next Door. I absolutely love that song. Up next, we have A Gift and a Curse by Tink. I really like this album, but it's not something that before I saw it, I was like, oh, I have to get that on vinyl. I only got it because I saw it in the store and I love Tink. I have to support her, so I picked it up, but I actually do like every song that's on here. My favorite is probably Lessons, and this vinyl is really pretty. It actually is like candy cane themed. And this is what the actual vinyl looks like, so really pretty. Next in my collection, I have a certified undeniable classic, and that is the Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. This vinyl is just black, and it has a lot of gems on here. But my favorite song would have to be When It Hurts So Bad. I love that song, and I love her. But this is a 10 out of 10, baby. It was giving, okay? Next in my collection, I have a very controversial album, and this is, well, at least in the vinyl world, this is 30 by Adele. Y'all, no skips, okay? This album, it had to grow on me. Upon my first listen, I was like, no, I'm not feeling it, but I don't know, a switch flipped, because I love this album. This is actually a gift from my best friend. The vinyls for this are just clear. I know she was getting some criticism for like the looks of the vinyls because some of them people said look like eggs. I didn't get the egg one. I got the clear one, and I love it. My favorite song on this album is probably it's either To Be Loved or I Drink Wine, but I love it. And yeah, this was everything I needed, okay? I love this album, and it sounds great on vinyl. Moving on to our next vinyl and the start of my Beyonce portion, we have B-Day by the Queen herself. This album is so good. My favorite song on here has to be Upgrade You, because I really like the back and forth. So yeah, that was B-Day. I think this vinyl is just black, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, it's just black. Next with my Beyonce vinyls, I also have Lemonade. This is a very controversial album just because she was real personal. Okay, she told us a lot. She told us a lot, honey. She gave us some tea. And yeah, she did a lot with this album. This album, as a lot of y'all probably already know, is literally the color of lemonade. It's super pretty, and I really love this album. My favorite song would have to be My favorite song on this album is probably Pray You Catch Me, because I think she sounds so angelic, but she's like singing about something so heartbreaking. So that's probably why that's my favorite song. My next vinyl or like box set is the Homecoming album. This is the live recording of Beyonce's Coachella performance, Homecoming, the one that has the documentary on Netflix and all of that, honey. And I don't remember how much this was, but I knew I had to get it because this is just like everything. This is a moment. This features black, the vinyls in this are black, but they do come with like some different artwork and stuff. So each sleeve is different and it's just like really nice packaging. I mean, what else would you expect from Beyonce? And it was not cheap, so you get what you pay for. My favorite song that she performed, it would probably have to be Soldier, because she brought Destiny's Child and it was just so cute. It was a moment and I love that song. But you know that little part in the beginning where she's singing like, oh, whoa. That's actually my school, y'all. Yes, Winston-Salem State University, okay? Period. Don't play with us. At Coachella on the Homecoming album, period. Next up in my collection, we have Sold Out by Jhené Aiko. Now, I'm not the biggest Jhené fan, and this is the only vinyl I have of hers. I have certain songs of hers that I like, but as far as projects go, this will probably be the only one that I pick up. My favorite song on this is Ways. I love that song. Actually, I like a lot on this album. That's why I got this one. I like Ways, Remember, I like Blue Dream. So I like a lot of these. The next album in my collection is While We Wait by Kehlani. She dropped this while she was pregnant with her daughter. And my favorite song from this album is probably Footsteps. This isn't my favorite Kehlani project, but I don't know. I like it enough to buy it. I like every song on here. And that's pretty much my criteria for buying a vinyl. I like every song, I get it. So yeah, this one is Black as Well. Yeah, Black as Well. So that was While We Wait by Kehlani, and my favorite song is Footsteps. Now, y'all know how I said I wasn't really like the biggest While We Wait fan. It was good until it wasn't. No skips. 10 out of 10. She ate the girls up, okay? My favorite song on this album is probably, I don't know. I love them all, y'all. Like Open, Can You Blame Me, Hurt and Lucky Day. Ate it up. This is a masterpiece. And she said her next album is more happy than this one. I'm okay with sad, okay? Because Sad Kehlani, she gave me everything I needed. This cover is like, it's everything. I love it. And in the back is really cute. So I haven't been showing y'all the back of most of them, but this one is interesting. So I'll show y'all. But yes, While We Wait by Kehlani, 10 out of 10, no skips. Go get it if you don't have it, okay? Next we have, I don't know why people don't like her music, but I have the album by Tiana Taylor. I feel like she's not as popular maybe as she should be or could be, and I think she's spoken about that, but we won't get into it. My favorite song on this album is probably Wake Up Love. I love that one with her and her husband. This album is really nice. It's very long, but I like it. And I think the vinyls on this one are black too. Yep, they are. Then next, this album right here is giving nostalgia. Like, that's really the main reason I bought it, because my mom played this so much when I was younger, and this is probably like, my mom's kind of young, so this was like, y'all know how some of y'all parents was playing like oldies. My mom was playing this, and girl, it was giving. I was getting my whole life with Mariah, okay? E=MC², y'all. Mariah was in her R&B bag, and she was singing like the rappers do, okay? My favorite song from this album is probably Love Story, I don't know, or I Stay in Love, or Thanks for Nothing, or I'll Be Loving You Long Time. This album just really makes me think about my mom and riding around with her. Okay, sorry if y'all can notice like a switch in my camera. I'm having some technical difficulties, but I'm trying to push through, okay? Next up in my collection, I have Rated R by Rihanna. This is nowhere near my favorite Rihanna album. Probably just like you, my favorite album is Anti. But Anti was the first and only, if I'm not mistaken, album to sell out of the reissue. And I had a chance to get it. I thought because it said pre-order, I had time, and I didn't. So I wasn't able to get it. I'm gonna be on the lookout for it though. If it ever comes back in stock, I'll get it then. But until then, I have Rated R. I got this one for like retail. I think I paid about $25 for it, and I would never pay more for it, okay? I would pay $100 for Anti though, but just Anti. My favorite song off this album, and this is when my mama really liked Rihanna, so I did listen to this album a lot growing up, but it's still not my fave. But on here, I probably like Hard the best. And I think the vinyl for this one is also black. Oh yeah, it is black. Next up, we're getting into one of my favorite artists ever. We have his debut album, Trap Soul. And this is, of course, Bryson Tiller. Y'all, when this album came out, it was just like, it was everything to me. I was in high school and I was like, I was going through it, okay, with my boyfriend or whatever. And baby, this album, this was everything, okay? My favorite song from this album is probably, I don't know y'all, but it's probably Right My Wrongs. And I just love him. I love Bryson. I actually went to go see him in concert for my 16th birthday, I think it was. And it was actually on my birthday, and it was in Greensboro, North Carolina. We went to go see Bryson Tiller, me and my mama. And I was singing, and he was singing, and we was singing, okay? He sang a lot of songs from this album. Yeah, I just love this. I think my favorite is either Right My Wrongs, Been That Way, Exchange. I love them all. Can't pick one. Definitely a 10 out of 10 album in my opinion. The next one though is not a 10 out of 10, but I'm gonna stick beside it. The album I was talking about is True to Self. I am not the biggest fan of this album, y'all. When this came out, I was still in high school, and I don't even think I listened to this album for real. Like, I don't really like it. Well, let me not say that I don't like it. I don't love it. I only like a couple songs on here. My favorite song by far is a landslide. Is Teach Me a Lesson. I love it. I love it. Okay, it's perfection. It's really give her like I can't even talk, y'all. Teach Me a Lesson is giving it could have been on Trap Soul. Like, that's how good it is. It would have fit right in with the other bangers that Bryson was giving me, because some of this other stuff is mid. I'll probably grow to love it as I play the vinyl and hear the songs over and over, but as of right now, it wasn't given. It's okay. I love Bryson, so I just wanted to have his whole discography, and I do, so I had to get this one. The vinyl is black, by the way. Now the next album, he redeemed himself. I never stopped loving him, but this made me love him more. And it is, of course, Anniversary. And y'all, this album is giving Trap Soul Part 2. Like, it's giving me what I needed it to give me, and it's amazing. My favorite song on here is Still Yours featuring Big Sean. I really like that one, and I also like Sorrows. I like Inhale, Out of Time, Next to You featuring, oh no, Next to You is just him, but Still Yours is him and Big Sean. Still Yours is my absolute favorite, and Next to You is really, really good too. So yeah, and these, I think all his vinyls are just black, so this one is black too. Next up, we have my favorite Toxic King, and that is no other than Brent Faiyaz. This is Fuck the World by Brent Faiyaz. Y'all, I love this album. When this came out, I had to get it, and I'm so mad because I went to the vinyl store earlier today just to see if I had any last minute pickups that I wanted to get in before I filmed my video, and they had this just sitting there. Now, I've had this since he dropped it on his website, but they just had it in the store. That's not fair. I had to wait for mine to be shipped and da-da-da-da, and now it's got a little crack on the side, and you could just go get a brand new one like right in the store. I don't like that. Anyway, my favorite, oh, the back is like kind of weird, so you can't even really tell. the names, but my favorite song on here is probably, let me see, because I don't know the names by heart. Actually, okay, I just checked my phone and this is a No Skips album. My favorite, I really like all of them. I like Clouded, Been Away, Skylines. I really like Fuck the World, and I really like Rehab. So between those two, it will be one of those. Oh, and I forgot to show y'all the vinyl. It is a little funky. So it's just red and black, and then on this side it has him. So when it's spinning, you can kind of see him spinning, like walking around. So that's cool, but this one is just red and black. The next album I have here with me is 2014 Forest Hills Drive by no other than the GOAT himself, Mr. Dreamville, J. Cole. Y'all, I love J. Cole. Unfortunately, this is the only album I have by him. This is a No Skips album, but it's the only one I have. I really want For Your Eyes Only, and I'm not even sure if that's ever been printed on vinyl, but if it has, it needs to make its way to me because I love that album. Like, it's so good and nobody talks about it, but I love it. My favorite song off of this project though is probably, oh, not probably, 100% Love Yours. If you have never heard that song, if you never heard Love Yours by J. Cole, go listen to it. It's gonna make you like, it's gonna put so much into perspective for you, because it really is, it's really a message that a lot of people need to hear, like in today's society and stuff like that. So yes, 2014 Forest Hills Drives, 10 out of 10, no skips. Favorite song is Love Yours, and the vinyl on it is black. It does come with a little bit of cover art, but yeah, the vinyls are black. Right up after J. Cole, we have another great, another legend, okay? We have Good Kid, Mad City by Kendrick Lamar. This album reminds me so much of my dad, because when this came out, it was around the time my dad was taking me to school every day, I think in middle school, and we would play this, he would play this like every morning when it first came out. And my favorite song on this album is probably Money Trees. I love Poetic Justice. I love Sing About Me. I really love Sing About Me. But yeah, Money Trees, Poetic Justice. Mad City is good. Backseat Freestyle, of course, but my favorite is probably Money Trees. And I think these are black, y'all. Hold on, let me check. Oh no, they're not black. These vinyls are clear. Black and clear are like the most common colors, I think. Next up, we have another vinyl that my best friend gifted me, and this is Victory Lap by Nipsey Hussle. This is the only album he ever released before he passed, and I really wanted to own it. They do have some of his mixtapes printed on vinyl, but I don't have any of those. I have this one, and this album is black. And my favorite song on this album is Hustle and Motivate. I absolutely love that song. A close second would have to be Dedication, which features Kendrick Lamar, but you know, I love it. After that, we have a compilation album, and this is kind of random to my collection, but this is the best of 50 Cent, and I like 50 Cent, okay? My favorite song on this, now since this is a compilation, I will tell y'all what's on it. It has In the Club, 21 Questions, PIMP, Disco Inferno, Candy Shop, just a little bit, Out of Control, Hustler's Ambition, Best Friend, Window Shopper, AO Technology, I Get Money, Straight to the Bank, I'll Still Kill, Get Up, I Get It In, Baby by Me, and How to Rob. My favorite song on here has got to be 21 Questions. I love that song. I love that song ever since I was a little girl, and I first heard my mama playing it, and I'm like, girl, if it's easy to love me now, would you love me if I was down and out? Would you still have love for me? Yes. Okay, but yeah, y'all, this is just a compilation album, and that's my favorite song off this album. The vinyls on this are Black. Okay, up next I have another compilation album, and this is the Notorious B.I.G. Greatest Hits. Y'all, I love this album, and of course it's a compilation, so maybe I should say I love this compilation, but I love it. It has Juicy, Big Papa, Hypnotize, One More Chance, Get Money, Warning, Dead Wrong, Who Shot Ya, The 10 Crack Commandments, Notorious Thugs, Notorious B.I.G., Nasty Girl, Unbelievable, Niggas Bleed, Run in Your Mouth, Want That Old Thing Back, and Beep You Tonight featuring R. Kelly. My favorite song on here is probably One More Chance, Big Papa, and The 10 Crack Commandments. Yeah, y'all. Warning, Get Money, Hypnotize. No, Warning, Get Money, One More Chance, Big Papa, 10 Crack Commandments. Like, all of these are like top tier. This is a really good one, and it's so cute. The back is him like as a baby, and the front is him as a grown-up, and then the vinyls are black. So I saved my personal favorite artist of all time for last. I have a lot of his albums, and we're gonna get into all my Drake. Okay, so and I'm going in order of when they came out, not when I got them. The first one I have is a bootleg. I'm gonna go ahead and put out that disclaimer. It is a bootleg, but hear me out, y'all. I only buy bootlegs of stuff that I've never seen pressed before. I can't get an official copy of it, and I'm not sure if it's ever going to be released officially. So if I see it, I gotta get it, because I don't know if he's gonna release it. But if he does release it, I will be the first to buy it. Okay, so the first one I have is Thank Me Later by Drake, and this is a classic. This is my personal favorite Drake project, from front to back to front, sideways, all that. This is my favorite one, so I had to get it, bootleg or not. My favorite song on here is probably Shut It Down, Unforgettable. I really like Unforgettable too. So yeah, Thank Me Later, bootleg or not, I love it, and if he ever releases it like officially, I'll get it. But this is a 10 out of 10 album for me, and I have played it. It plays wonderful, it's perfect, and I don't regret my purchase. Next up, we have OG Triple OG, Honey, Take Care. This, y'all, my bread and butter when it came out. It was not, I wasn't consuming anything else when it came out. Okay, my favorite thing at that time. I don't know, it's just so hard. I said that was my favorite, but this is a close, like, it's neck and neck. I love them. Okay, my favorite song off of this album is definitely, I love Shot For Me, Over My Dead Body. I don't know, okay. I really like Doing It Wrong, Look What You've Done, The Real Her. Like, it's just amazing. And this one is, I think it's black. Let me make sure. Yep, it is black. Next up, we have another bootleg, and the same thing goes for this one as well. This is Nothing Was the Same, and this just has him as a little boy on the front, and then him as a grown man on the back. This album has really largely parental advisory, explicit. This album is clean, but yeah, I was really pissed off when I found out that this was the clean version, because how do you expect me to listen to Wu-Tang Forever, the clean version? Like, I just can't get jiggy with that. But regardless, I have it. It's here now, and it's just here now. I have to deal with it. I guess the clean version is better than nothing at all. So yeah, but if he was to ever release this one, for sure gotta hop on there and get it, because I need the explicit lyrics in my life. My favorite song from this album is probably All Me featuring 2 Chainz and Big Sean. I also like Furthest Thing, Pound Cake, Hold On We're Going Home. Like, it's a really good album. No skips. Next up, I do have an official copy, don't worry. This is, if you're reading this, it's too late. This is actually a mixtape, not an album. And my favorite one on here is Wednesday Night Interlude. I also really love You and the Six, Know Yourself. I really like this album. Next up, I have What a Time to Be Alive. This is the joint album with him and Future. My favorite song on this is by far Scholarships, and this is a black vinyl. I can't show it to you because it's on my record player right now, but this is What a Time to Be Alive, and Scholarships is a 10 out of 10. This album is not a 10 out of 10 for me, but Scholarships is my fave, so Yeah, but the fact that it was him and Future together, I had to get it because I love Future even though I own none of his music on vinyl. I'm not sure if any of it has been officially pressed. I have seen a bootleg before of Dirty Sprite 2 and I should have got it, but it's not here, so as you can see, I don't have it. Next up is probably, I know I've said this about a lot of these, but this is my favorite. But this is my favorite, y'all. This is Views by Aubrey Drake Graham. This album, it was really like, he was really in his bag. Like, my favorite song on here is, I can't even tell y'all one because he did his big one, like Redemption, With You, Faithful, You With Me, Controller, Child's Play, Fire and Desire, Hotline Bling. Well, Hotline Bling was okay, but Summer's Over Interlude was so good. And that's why I love owning vinyls, because it's just like streaming may die out, CDs may die out, or whatever the case may be. But girl, as long as I got my vinyl and I keep them up, I always own this music, like always. Next up, I have probably one of my least favorite Drake albums, but I'm a diehard stan, so I want to own as much of his music as possible. So when I saw this, I picked it up. This is actually something I got today, and I don't know, like, I'm probably never going to play it. I don't really know why I took the plastic off of it, but this is Scorpion by Drake. I don't know, if y'all really like this album, I don't know, like, maybe I just didn't give it a fair chance. My favorite song on here is probably, I like some of them. Nice for What, Ratchet Happy Birthday is fun, After Dark is good, and that's really all I got, y'all. I know I like one of these first ones, Survival, Nonstop, Elevate, Emotionless. One of those. I know I like one of them. I just don't know the name. If I knew the name, I would tell you, but I don't. So I can't, but here's the album. I have it. I own it. It's just not my fave, but we still love him. This is a great picture of him, so there's that. Next up, I have two more bootlegs for y'all. This one is Dark Lane demo tapes. I got this because I wasn't sure if he was ever gonna press it, and you know, I just wanted to get it. My favorite song on here is probably Desires. I like Desires. I like Pain 1993. I like From Florida with Love. I like Chicago Freestyle a lot. And yeah, I think this one may be, ooh, this one is not black. This one is like a frosty clear. Well, no, it's just regular clear. But this one is clear. The last Drake vinyl I have, and I feel kind of cool to have this one because this was a really quick turnaround and not a lot of people have this. And even if he does release this officially, I'll have the alternative cover of Certified Lover Boy. This is a bootleg, of course, because this literally just came out like a couple months ago. And yeah, nobody, like, he hasn't pressed it. So, but this is Certified Lover Boy. I got this from Lunchbox Records in Charlotte. They had a lot of them when I was there, but I haven't seen it anywhere else. So yeah, my favorite song from this album is definitely Race My Mind. It's amazing. This album is kind of long, but I really like Race My Mind. I really like Race My Mind, Get Along Better, Into Deep, Pipe Down, Fucking Fans, You Only Live Twice, that's a good one. Girls Want Girls, In the Bible, Love All. Like, I like a lot of these songs, so yeah. And this one is actually so fitting for me because the vinyls are, oh, I'm being kind of rough, y'all. The vinyls are neon pink, and as you can see, the inside sleeve is the regular cover, so I'm not completely missing out on these lovely emojis. But yeah, I wonder if he had to get like some kind of licensing from Apple for that. But regardless, this is what's this album called, child? Certified Lover Boy. Alright, y'all, so that is a wrap. We have reached the end of my vinyl collection. please let me know if you have any of these records. Let me know what you thought of my collection. Let me know what artists you think I would like based off my collection. I don't have vinyls from every artist that I listen to, of course, but let me know some of your favorite artists that you think I would like based on what you saw here. Feel free to check out any of my other videos that I have on my channel. Don't forget to give this video a like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, y'all, thanks so much for hanging out with me and taking a look into my collection. Bye. Okay, so I forgot to show y'all where I actually keep my vinyls, and this is it, the big reveal. I have them all up here on top of this shelf, which also holds my record player, my book collection, some purses, and then also some candles. That's my dog. But yeah, this is where all my vinyls are. They're being held in place by a piggy bank. Yeah, so that's how much of the shelf I have full. Yeah, hopefully I'll have it all filled up in the next couple of months.